All right, so what's b sub n?
1 over the denominator.
Making me do all the hard work.
Okay, and then you take the limit.
Yeah, I'm going to do the shorthand and just write b sub n. What does that limit approach?
0.
0. Cool. Is that what we're going for? Exactly. So far it converges. Are we done?
No, you have to make sure it's decreasing.
How do we know if it's decreasing?
If the denominator's getting smaller. And it is.
Yeah. I was going to say, if you do the term by term comparison again, that n cubed 4n plus 1, you compare that to the n plus 1. So I kind of jumped to the head since you already recognized that it was greater than. So it will be decreasing a lot more in the denominator, so it'll be a lot smaller number. Perfect. So what does that tell you about the series?
It converges.
Perfect. So because both of these criteria are met, converges by the alternating series. So let's figure out, is it absolute or conditional convergence? So how do we figure out if it's absolute or conditional convergence?
You have to see if the regular one.
Yeah, your positive terms, your b sub n.
Yeah.
Okay. So what test will tell us if this converges?
Comparison.
Okay. What are we going to compare it to?
1 over n.
And 1 over n cubed, does that converge or diverge?
It converges.
How do you know?
Because 3 is greater than 1 by p series.
Good.
So it's absolute convergence.
Man, you just jumped the gun. Perfect. So if my comparison converges, we need our series to be bigger or smaller in order to use this comparison test.
Smaller.
Right. So we would need my given series to be smaller than the converging series. And like you already jumped to the conclusion, it is. A larger denominator will be a smaller value. So since that's less than, that works. So this will converge by comparison. And so since the alternating series converges, the positive series converges, this is absolutely convergent. Awesome. Feeling good about the conditional versus absolute?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to look at today? Feeling pretty good?
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Okay. So going forward, what do you think you need to work on the most? Which any of the tests still a little unclear, or?
I'm feeling better about the alternating stuff.
Good.
I'm probably gonna look at that power series some more.
Yes, definitely. Rewriting the series is definitely a challenge. It not only encompasses the kind of like rewriting based off of your knowledge of either the geometric, how to write that sum, like we did up here, the a over 1 minus r, or just multiplying through by this x. We also have to do like the ratio test, which we've kind of built off of and testing those endpoints. So that's definitely one of the most challenging things. But yeah, it seems like you have a good grasp on looking back at some of those other, like the limit comparison tests, the p-series, and you can kind of see how those are also brought into the absolute versus conditional convergence and everything like that. So I think you're on the right track.
Thanks.
Practicing. That'd be awesome.
You're awesome.